Unlike others in the movie industry, they work away from the spotlight. Meet the Foley artists, masters of ambient sounds and background noises. Franck Tassel and Pascal Chauvin are Foley artists. A typical work session involves suitcases packed with all sorts of objects.
I've got dominoes and a bulb syringe that I use to imitate the noise of someone peeing.
I've got old roller skates that can be used to reproduce the sound of metallic drawers.
For an entire week, both men work on French director Nicolas Vanier's next movie. Their first task is to make a lunch scene become alive with sound.
Some supple leather and toilet paper. That should make a good stew.
On a film set, only the actors' voices are clearly recorded. Microphones favor speech rather than background noise. Pascal and Franck must recreate all the sounds that give life to this meal.
We actually become the character. We have to embody what's going on the screen. That's why we split roles. He plays one person, I play one person, and we really focus on what the character does. We anticipate his or her moves. We're with the actor we play.
The number one rule for Foley artists is to be completely synchronized. A tape dividing each scene into seconds scrolls at the bottom to help them, while their eyes remain set on the screen. Even the smallest details are recreated, like the sound of fabric flapping.
The best sound effects are those you don't notice.
Being a good Foley artist involves choosing the right material and the right gesture. This time, Franck is trying to reproduce the sound of a lawnmower on an uneven ground.
We use whatever we can find, and then we see how it can fit with the pictures. So we have to be creative.
This craft isn't taught in schools. Oftentimes, the knowledge is passed on between generations, as was the case for Franck. The average salary for a Foley artist between 360 and 700 euros per day. While some people like to get their hands dirty, others like to get up close and personal with cars. What are you doing?
I'm setting up 2 miniature microphones in the engine of this electric car. These engines have a very characteristic whistling noise, and I'm trying to record that sound.
Koum Jalibert is a special kind of sound artist. He is a sound designer, someone who creates sounds that don't actually exist in real life. Back home, he's hard at work turning an electric car into a spaceship. Koum doesn't do the same work as a Foley artist, but both jobs complement each other. Case in point, the 2014 animation movie, Minuscule. In this film, insects are the main actors. There are no words and no subtitles. Sound engineers had to create a language that was both understandable and believable.
For the praying mantis, I found a sound bank with camel sounds. So I sped it up and reversed it, I think. Yes, that's it. And then I added dolphin noises. This is the result. And when she cries out, I decided to go for a peacock sound.
The ultimate goal of sound editing is to transport viewers to another world. We're back in the auditorium with Franck Tassel and Pascal Chauvin. This year, 2 of the films they've worked on are competing at the Cannes Film Festival, but they haven't been invited. Their work may be essential to the success of a movie, but the industry has no awards for their craft.